Hi, I'm Jody Sharpe, and I write books about angels. Well, people ask me, have you ever seen an angel, and what do angels look like? Well, I haven't seen an angel with wings, but I think I've met an angel or a few of them in human form. But first, I want to tell you some stories about people I know, very credible people and friends of mine that have seen angels. I have a friend that does readings, angel readings, and she said angels are all around and she sees them, but in sort of a misty, vague type of state. Another friend of mine had an experience where her husband had passed away and she was very despondent, and she saw her guardian angel stood by her, but she couldn't really see his face very clearly. And he had gray, blue, beautiful wings at his side down to the floor. But the interesting thing was he was about 12 feet tall. And another person I know who has healing abilities, and God helps heal people with his help. He says angels sometimes can be 30 feet tall and kind of golden. Isn't that something to think about? And also, I have a friend that since childhood has had two young men, two angels on either side of her all her life. And she sees them, and she said they're dressed in like plaid shirts, just like ordinary men. But they're there and they comfort her and they talk to her. I mean, there's so many experiences like this. I asked people at book signings, have you ever seen an angel? And so many people have had experiences. The one man said he was drowning. He was in the Navy and he was in Coronado Island near San Diego. And there was no one much on the beach. And some man, he felt his arm pull him to the beach. And when he got up off the beach, he turned to try to find the man. The man wasn't there. And his friend ran up and said, "Are you all right?" And he said, "Yes, but where's that man that pulled me to shore?" And his friend said, there wasn't a man there. So I wonder, maybe angels come to us in so many different forms, and maybe their wings and their looks are as varied as snowflakes, just like people. We're all different looking in different colors and shapes and height, and maybe their wings are different. I met a man once years ago that I know was an angel and comforted me. I was with my friend Nancy. She'd taken me on a girls' trip after my daughter passed away. And we met this man in a very lovely department store at the men's department, spoke to him for a few minutes. He said he was there on business. And then the next day we were almost an hour away, and we were in this little shop in a little town she'd never been to. And there he came up to us and said, "Hello, girls," that same man. It was very bizarre. And we talked to him for a minute, and we looked away at some of the gifts, looked back, and he was gone. And we went outside and looked up and down the street, and he was nowhere. And he had given me some comforting words before he left. He said, "See you at the airport." Well, I'd always been afraid to fly after my daughter passed away. And so I think he was there just for a brief time of my life in a 2-day period to comfort me. And he's the reason that I've written books about angels living as humans in the town I made up called Mystic Bay. And I think I've met other people that have come to me that might have been angels. So the final story of someone I met was a homeless man ran up to me in New York City and said, "I need money, $6 for some medication." And he just was looked harried and upset and, of course, ragged. And I pulled a 20 out of my purse and gave it to him, and he ran back down the street and turned around and he said, "You're an angel." And I thought that was so amazing that he said that. And so I wanted to turn and say, "No, you're the angel." I think we don't know. whenever we see angels. Sometimes they come in human form. And it's a mystery of life. And I think one day in our world, when we meet God and go to heaven, we'll find out all these mysteries about life and angels. And my final thought is, I read a story once that I just loved, where a man was lost in the woods and he saw a deer, and he followed the deer, and the deer led him out to the main road. I thought that was just the most incredible story, that an animal was there to help the man. Was the animal an angel? Can animals be in angels in animal form? I don't know. This is the mystery. So think about snowflakes, think about angels, and think about reading books about angels. It's really helped my life, and perhaps it'll help yours too. So hope to see you again on my channel, and have a great day. Bye for now.